Hey, what is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you all. It is Tuesday, April the 9th, 2024, and you already know the vibe. You know what it is. It is now time for another episode of the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. What's going on, everyone? Hope you all having a wonderful afternoon. Hope you guys are still recovering from the WrestleMania hangover. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves and all that fun stuff. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this stream, this video, a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media, wherever it is that you share videos with all your friends. If you do want to be an ATP channel members, only $2.99 a month. Only $2.99 a month. You get bonus content. If you have a call in WWE 2K24, guess what? You get to be part of the ATP gaming roster. Also, if you want to do all that, hit the join button. If you're on a computer or if it pops up on your mobile device, hit that join button. Also, if you can't see it, there's a link in the description box on the YouTube stream where you can see the link and it'll direct you into becoming a channel member and all that stuff. And if you want to, be generous, it's very appreciated. Give us a super chat. It does help out the channel. But more importantly, you support us by subscribing, sharing, thumbs upping the stream, and all that fun stuff. I am Steve. This is the Pride of Detroit. This is the one, the only Big Mike. What's going on, brother? How you doing today?
Yeah, nothing much. Steve, how's it going?
I'm good, bro. What the hell happened here? One minute he's here, next minute he's not. I'm a little concerned. I'm worried here. I don't know. Are we getting what's going on, bro? You good, man?
No, I thought you froze and I got kicked off, but I'm
Nah.
good.
Okay. I was ready to say. Ugh. A little nervous here. A little nervous, bro. I was a little nervous for a second there. But I'm good, bro. I'm recovering from the WrestleMania madness, right? Like it's over with. I'll be honest, it still doesn't feel real.
Now it
It's
feels real to me.
I mean, it's starting to kick in, but it's still like slowly but surely. Like, I woke up this morning, I'm like, damn, yo,
Yeah.
Roman A champ. I know. I said this on Kitchen yesterday. This will be updated. I know we're still working on it. We should have a new one coming up within next week, but I do have some ideas of what I want to do. So just bear in mind, just keep that in mind, if you will. Okay. But other than that, today just a regular day. It's starting to get warm outside, bro. Starting to get nice and warm, man. It's really like once mania week is over, like the spring really kicks in. the warm weather kicks in. I've seen some people going crazy with it. Some people busted out the tank top. Now, mind you, I'm wearing a tank top right now, but I'm at home. I've seen folks going crazy with it already. I'm like, yo, chill. It's still early April,
Mm.
but that's nor here or there. But I'm loving this weather. I am for now. Um, but outside of that, Raw was yesterday, the Raw after Mania,
Mm.
live from the Wells Fargo Center.
Mm.
And they had a sellout, bro. They had a sellout attendance
Can you
to the
call it a
point.
double sellout because they sold out and then they added seats? So,
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. You can. But factor this also, Mike. It got to a point where um they had to basically use an alternate entrance way, basically. The same that you saw in Chicago before was it the week before they went to Brooklyn? They had to alter the entrance. That's the word I was looking for here. Alter the
it's the
entrance.
same
So
thing for Survivor Series too.
yeah, they did the same thing for Survivor Series. Now, I want to give them credit. I don't want them to come breathing down my neck here per Fightful Select, right? The word is out that they'll be using that altered set depending on what the ticket sales are like. So who knows? Maybe this Friday when you're going to SmackDown, you might get the same entrance. Who knows, bro? You might see the same setup, man.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think your city will turn up, bro? Like, come on, man.
We're gonna have a decent amount of people, but I don't think it's gonna get to the point where it's like, oh shit, you know.
You never know, bro. You just never know,
I'll
Mike.
see it. Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
You gonna stick around for the dark matches? You gonna stick around for speed? You gonna stick around for or is it the same thing when you go to the dynamite shows and once dynamite over, I'm out of here.
I might because the next day I don't got work, so I might stick around for it all.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I know today's Tuesday, but you know what I'm waiting for, bro? I'm waiting for tomorrow. I am waiting for tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Tomorrow's highly anticipated.
I think everyone's waiting for tomorrow. I never looked so forward to a Wednesday in my life. But to be honest, I am more looking forward to Thursday.
Yeah.
For
I'm gonna let
for
you cook too. I'm gonna let you cook on Thursday. I'm gonna let you
you,
cook.
but yeah. So Monday Night Raw last night, live from the Wells Fargo Center. It was the Raw after Mania, the Raw after WrestleMania. The most anticipated Raw of the year. Uh there you go. Look at this. WrestleTix says over 13,000 so far for SmackDown. 13,000.
Yeah. I mean, still got 6,000 to go for a complete sellout.
You never know, Mike. You're gonna see Cody, the road coaster, man.
I don't. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna wait and I'm getting my tickets day of, so I don't. I
Yeah.
count, but I don't count.
Oh,
Yeah.
mom. You got what if they're sold out and the hottest ticket in town? Some promotions can't relate, but
Well, I'm
other than
waiting for payday. Payday's Friday, so
I understand, bro. I understand. It's very important to wait.
Payday, payday, you want payday.
yeah, yeah.
But let's get into the meat and potatoes of last night. Because I'll be honest with you, this could very well be a short episode of Raw Rundown. Because
It could because honestly, it was a very condensed 3 hours.
yes, and we're not saying that's a bad thing. I've seen, I don't know, Mike, if you've seen it on social media, but I've seen people once Raw ended last night. Oh, it was a 3-hour show, and we only got about what a total of like less than I want to say less than 30 minutes of wrestling on a 3-hour show. Like, what is this? This is an outrage. I hate that. I I get it's the tribalism, right?
Yeah.
But it's a new nitpick that I'm seeing, and it's ridiculous.
It's a nitpick from nitwits. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you that
Thank you. It's a nitpick
because
from nitwits.
yeah, because if you are complaining about the time of wrestling or the duration of how much wrestling we get on a show that's more story based, just tune in to Wednesdays where they give you an hour. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Next thing you know, Mike, Friday comes, and the next thing you know, you about to go on the site, you gonna see them prices, you're gonna be like,
I'll say this, resale, I won't do no more than 150.
question, Mike. This may come off as dumb, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Kind of Prudential has it. You guys have like the parking lot inside the arena, right? Or is it like separate?
It's separate.
Okay, because if you just wear a vest, bro, be like, hey, I work here. Pass off as an employee. Wear like the little
It ain't
vest.
that serious. If I can't go day up, I can't go. You know, it is what it is.
Hey man, be like, hey, I work here. I'll be like, yeah, I'm security. I'm security.
Yeah, I'm not. I ain't tripping.
See the roller coaster, man. But yeah, I've seen it, bro. Also, what's going on, Brandon Brown? What I don't get, I thought they said Perry was in the wrong and told Punk to do something about it. It's a lot of stuff that I don't even understand, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
I'll say this, okay, before we get back to Raw. Tony Khan is on a suicide mission. Am I wrong?
No.
I mean, you shouldn't say that. Bro, I'm sorry. So at this point, bro, he's on a mission. And it's not trying to get you to go out the Jaguars, watch Fulham. I mean, listen, they got Osprey, no Millie. They signed Okada, no Millie. They signed Mercedes Moné. I'll let you finish the rest. You know? I mean, I'll let you finish.
You know what they do? You know what they do?
What do they do?
They are professional bank robbers. That's
Yeah,
what they do.
they are the Sticky Bandits.
Yeah.
The Sticky Bandits, Home Alone reference, Home Alone 2 reference, Lost in New York. But basically, bro, he's on a suicide mission. Desperation will make you do desperate things. And I hope for his sake they get a millie. Because if they don't,
I wonder what.
I know this is a Raw review, guys. Just bear with us, okay?
This is probably going to be the last thing I say about this, and it's probably going to go into a wormhole. With a guy in Tony Schiavone that has been through the ups and downs and the complete WTF of WCW. Why hasn't he stepped in and say, hey, I've been through this. I've seen it. You're making a terrible mistake. This is going to backfire. I was one of the reasons why it backfired. Don't want to see this company in the same, trouble as what it was 25 plus years ago. Let's not do this.
You want to know why, bro? It's very easy, Mike. It's very easy, bro. Tony Schiavone is simply getting
Payday. You.
Do you think he even cares about the business anymore?
Bro, he's getting paid, bro. Let's be honest here. Tony Khan made Tony Schiavone relevant again. Don't get me wrong. He was doing commentary for MLW before AEW existed. And he had a podcast, which is great. People listen to it. What happened when?
Yeah.
But outside of that, bro, Tony Khan made him relevant again. Brought him back to his home network. You think he cares at this point in juncture? No, he's getting a payday. But that's beside the point, okay? Again, let's go back to what I'm saying. This dude's on a suicide mission. Tomorrow, bro, is going to be crazy. We'll see what happens. But anyway, Mike, let's get back to Raw. Let's bring this back. I know a lot of people, like we mentioned before all the craziness, people were upset. And again, like you said, what was that thing again, Mike, that you said? The quote that you said. The nitpicking and for nitwits. There you go.
Oh, yeah. It's the nitpick from nitwits.
Basically, yes. That's and that's the thing. You gotta understand too, bro. We just had this crazy ass WrestleMania both nights. Granted, night one was okay, but night two was, like, oh my god, oh my goodness. They gave you, the dun dun. You know what I mean? That they gave you everything, bro. On night two. Right. On a platter. You go to Brazilian steakhouse, right? Mm-hmm. and the guy comes out with the thing, and he's chopping up the protein right in front of you, right? And it's fresh out the rotating thing, like, and it kept coming or showing up and showing up and showing up, and you know, you were eating like a king.
Yeah.
That was WrestleMania night too, bro. It's like, oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I think people, so I think WWE was like, all right, listen, you guys had all this wrestling. You know
Mhm.
that you guys went to all these shows over the weekend, not
Mhm.
just our stuff. This is
Mhm.
Raw. We're gonna bring you guys down a bit. Relax. They announced the first hour was commercial free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, when you hear Adam Pearce on social media, when he announced, oh, the first hour of Raw is gonna be commercial free on Twitter, and that's official. It's like, bro, you know, once he says that, hour 2 and hour 3, hour 2 and hour 3 are gonna be a plethora of commercials.
Yeah.
So what do you expect?
They could barely get out the end of the first hour without showing his first commercial.
Yeah. So overall, listen, I thought Raw, it built
Yeah.
to something that we're gonna be getting,
Yeah.
which when I have no clue. There's been talks of maybe next year's WrestleMania. But let's get into it. So the show opened up with Triple H. And he brought out Cody Rhodes, bro. He brought out the road coaster, right? He thanked Triple H thanked the audience for a tremendous WrestleMania weekend. Over 201,000 people on all combined shows, by the way. 201,000 combined for all these shows. Keep that in mind, okay? He says we are in a new era, and then introduced the leader of this new era. And that is Cody Rhodes, bro. The road coaster. Suit and all, you know, he was in, I think, on Good Morning America. That's the show on NBC, right? Good Morning America. Or
Yeah. And I missed it. I
I
didn't even
saw it.
see
I
it.
mean, honestly, dude, it was nothing to go crazy about. The three people that were like hosting the show, they all got replica belts.
Yeah, that's what they do every year.
So it's like, you know, all right, great, yay. You know, but then he, I guess, got on a car, got on the jet back to Philly. But basically, Cody came out and everyone went crazy. And then here's the thing, right? I didn't really catch. Again, it called me late to the party, but I didn't notice the little small screen that they had outside the ring. You know, when you're a kid and you had school, right?
Yeah.
And the teacher brought out the fucking TV screen with the wheels and the little thing that you got to stroll to the hallway. When you see
Mhm.
that in the classroom, you already knew, bro, I'm falling asleep. Or we watching a movie. But I was watching a movie, but you gonna be falling asleep. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
It's a chill day. Yeah.
Especially when you sit in the back of the classroom and you're sitting next to the wall outlet. Oh, it's over. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Leave me. I was that student, bro. I was that student, bro. I sit next to the wall outlet. It's over. Everybody leave me the fuck alone, bro. I like to be like this. Like this.
I believe it. I believe it.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be like that. But point is though, they had that and they played this sentimental video for Cody. And it got people like, you know, you see Cody, like they did the whole like split screen, right? And
Hmm.
Cody was like, damn, he was tearing up, and they show highlights, you know, from his early days and to where he's at now and everything, bro. Again, like I mentioned, bro, it still doesn't feel real. Like it's starting to sink in, right?
Yeah.
But like, yo, Cody is the guy.
Yeah.
That's what they got set up. That's what they basically told you. Yo, he is him. Cody Rhodes right now is him.
Yeah.
He is the face of this company now.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, a part of me thought, okay, maybe again, the surprise would be, hey, a new belt. Because for a while you heard stories that Cody wanted to change that title and bring back the Winged Eagle, right? Bring it up to date, right? Like he did with the vintage Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for this. I'm like, all right, bring out the gift. And no, just a video, which I didn't mind. It was cool. What I am looking forward to more than anything, I know we talked about tomorrow, right? But on the positive side, tomorrow that documentary coming out.
Yeah. I wonder how much are they gonna show? Are they gonna show like just this story on how it became, or is it gonna be all of WrestleMania?
I think all WrestleMania. I would think all WrestleMania.
It's just the hook is this story.
Yeah, that's the sell point. Like that's what's gonna hook you in.
That's crazy that they did it this fast though, because you usually had to wait until like a month before the next WrestleMania.
What's going on, King? What's up, guys? Do you think The Rock handed Cody a lighter since Cody's bus did catch on fire on Friday, and they may play that into that as a story? Maybe, you know,
we don't know, bro. We don't know.
We'll get into that in just a second. We'll get into that. So Cody asked Philadelphia, right, to think. He wanted to talk about what happened, right? He asked him, so what do you want to talk about, right? And he thanked Roman Reigns for all that he's done. And he also had Samantha Irvin, who had the MVP performance of WrestleMania weekend for someone who didn't wrestle.
Right.
She had the MVP performance. Her career was made last night. My bad. 2 nights ago at WrestleMania. Both nights of WrestleMania. Her career was cemented.
Yeah.
She had him, you know, he basically had her, you know, introduce him again as the champion. Right? And then out came The Rock. Out came Dwayne. And the crowd, you know, took over. They were booing, right? Oh, this is awkward, or they're just booing the same way Roman Reigns got booed the night after WrestleMania 33.
Yeah.
And of course, Rock came out with this, you know, People's Championship, right? Basically, Cody got congratulated by The Rock. The Rock gave him his flowers for, you know, winning, finishing his story, right? But he, for whatever reason, asked Cody if he can hold Cody's title because he never held that title. You would think, right? Hey, your cousin had that belt for all this time. You wouldn't ask your cousin, "Hey, can I hold your title?"
No, you know the insecurities of the tribal chief. Even like, why you want me to give you my title?
What the fuck, bro? Why you want to hold my belt? Can you imagine? Like, can you imagine at a luau? Hey, Joe, let me hold that title, man. Let me hold that title. And Roman replying back with,
"I'm not feeling it."
You know,
yeah,
possible, quite possibly. But in return, Cody's like, "Oh, let me hold your belt too." So they exchanged belts. They exchanged the belts, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I know we said on WrestleMania Sunday that belt looks great on Cody. But honestly, that belt on Dwayne, it suits him, bro. Like, it was coordinated with what he was wearing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, let's be honest. It's not the same iteration that he bought to light in 2013.
Oh, that shit sucked. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that one was disgusting, but it's similar. Like, you bought in that template, basically. So,
you know what's funny, though? Many years ago, right? I went to Extreme Rules 2014 at the Izod Center. Doesn't exist anymore. Now it's the American Dream Mall, right? And it was Bryan and Kane. And at the end of it, they were giving away the toy belts of the WWE title. They were just giving them out for free. Like, all right, like, what the fuck am I doing with this? So I ended up hanging it I had a pole on top of my ceiling at my house where I used to live in. So I just hang it there basically.
Hey, free belt, man. It's nothing beats free.
Yeah, I get, but it was like those Velcro, like cheap as, like
Yeah,
but
it's kid stuff. Yeah.
you know what I mean. So point is though, the point was though, there was that one the same way that Rock debuted years ago, right? That
Right.
version of it. But there's got people talking, right? Dwayne said, "Oh, our story is just beginning, right? The story's just started, right?" Um, it also Dwayne reminded Cody, "Hey, listen, if I remember correctly, I beat you at WrestleMania on night
Yeah.
one. He pinned him. Now Dwayne's gonna go off into the sunset. He's gonna go away, but when he comes back, he's coming for Cody Rhodes." And they shook hands. But before that, though, Dwayne gave him a gift. He gave him something. And Cody, according to Dwayne, already knew what it was before he even looked at it. What could have been, we don't know.
We'll probably never know. This is like the Shane McMahon little black box to Vince. We don't even know what the heck. You know?
Yes. I'm aware. I'm aware. Now, people were speculating, oh, was it a lighter? Like King Ellie said, oh, it's a lighter. There was talk that Cody's bus got caught on fire, right? And maybe it's, you know, the the lighter that
Yeah.
Dwayne probably used, right?
Hmm.
But instead, what if, and I know we joked about this, it's in our group chat. What if it's a ticket to go see Black Adam?
That was so funny for their watch along, bro. I didn't expect Romeo to pop like that, but that made me pop a little bit. I was like, bro, that shit is funny.
Yes.
It's like, don't you disappoint me again. He said he was gonna go and see my movie.
And he
I
didn't.
was like, you idiot.
And he didn't. But that's how we started. Now, the way I got my understanding, bro, this, right? Cody is gonna hold on to that belt for a hot minute.
Hmm.
He's holding on to that, and he should. He should. And people are talking about Cody and Rock WrestleMania next year, which could be the scenario, which could be the case. I was thinking more SummerSlam.
I'll go to Ohio for that.
I would too. I would honestly make the flight to Ohio for that.
Hmm.
Depends though. But I think honestly WrestleMania. I think Dwayne is gonna be filming some movies.
Hmm.
So likely it'll probably be in wherever WrestleMania is gonna be held. We don't know yet. There are talks there's gonna be Minnesota. They said maybe I'm hoping Vegas. So we'll see. We'll see where this leads. We'll see where this goes, right? But what was your thoughts, Mike, on the segment? Did it get you intrigued? I mean, let's say it's WrestleMania. Would you rather see Rock versus Roman WrestleMania next year, or are you okay with the idea of seeing Cody versus? Because I know we're gonna get Cody and Rock. That's a money match. You get two money matches, but which one do you want to see first? Put it that way.
I want to see Cody Rock first because of the different, it was ultimate face versus, I guess, ultimate heel. I do want to see Roman and Rock, but that has to build a little bit. Roman has to at least be a tweener, because I don't think he's going to go full fledged babyface. I think he's going to be a tweener.
I think
I think he's going to be an anti hero.
I don't know if you saw Roman's TikTok
I
video.
did. I did.
It's like he's working the Stairmaster, bro. Like he's back in the lab.
Yeah.
And now people were, oh man, yeah, great. He's coming back. I just think he's just working out.
Yeah.
And just
I
wanted
don't
to
think he's
show.
coming back into a Rumble.
He's showing everyone. Listen, even if I don't have, I know this is not the actual title that Roman had, but even if I don't have this, I still have a champion's mindset. I still got the champion mentality, even if you don't have the belt. That's what I think he was showing with that video of him working the Stairmaster, which is great. But I'm with you on this. I would much rather see Cody Rock because during WrestleMania, right, during the build, you would have thought, okay, it's gonna be Cody versus Rock, not Roman versus Cody. The way
Right.
it was built, right? So I'm with that, but we'll see how all of this shit plays out. We'll see who's Cody gonna feud with along the way. We'll see. But that took most of the first hour, like 40-something minutes, right?
Yeah, it was a 45-minute segment.
If y'all come to Cleveland, drinks on me until y'all can't drink it no more. Bet Brandon Brown. Bet.
Okay.
And I'm a heavy drinker, so yeah. We get to the first match. Now, being this the Raw after WrestleMania, there's surprises, right? There are surprises. And we had Shinsuke Nakamura make his way to the ring. You're wondering, oh, who's he gonna face, right? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe he's an NXT call-up, right? NXT person, surprise. I was thinking maybe Trick Williams, maybe Carmelo Hayes, right? Or maybe, Von Wagner. Why no love for the Von Wagner? No love for Von Wagner.
After seeing Cody Rock, I wouldn't want to see Von Wagner.
You never know.
Face Shinsuke Nakamura.
But out came NXT champion Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, and again he was doing this right. The music, the lighting. It's like he hit a crazy he hit the vape crazy as hell, and he just blew out that smoke. And he got a good reaction. Mind you, it's Philly, it's Raw after Mania, it's that crowd from all over the world that are still there, that are ready to go back home the next day, whatever. They're probably flying out right now as we speak, right? If they did this in any other city, he probably would not get the reaction he got last night. Let's be honest.
You don't think so?
All right, where's Raw next week?
Montreal.
Okay, that's fine. Montreal, he might. After that,
I don't know.
Okay, but the point is, though, it was announced that he will be eligible for the WWE draft. Ilya Dragunov is eligible for the WWE draft, which will be taking place on April 29th and April 28th and 29th. Right? And he had a banger. Yeah, him and Shinsuke. I know people were like, in the comments, oh man, Shinsuke got buried, man. He got buried. People were saying this, Mike, on social media. Shinsuke got buried, how the mighty has fallen, right?
He didn't get buried. He just got beasted.
Basically, but so to those people who are saying this, right? All I gotta say to you:
sit your ass down. Go to sleep.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a good match with Ilya, bro.
He had a good match, but he got beasted. You know what I
think he is too? Go on, I'll let you speak first, and I'll give my opinion on that.
I think the match was supposed to be a little longer, hence the first segment. He got beaten 5 minutes, and it was a freaking slugfest. And it just made it look like Shinsuke got beat up. He got his offense in, but, the hard hitting of Ilya, he just got beat up. And it just didn't look good. I don't say he got buried because, hey, they picked Shinsuke Nakamura to make Ilya look good because, hey, they can work the stiff style. They can work the strong style. They can work the shit that hurts style, So.
Oh yeah, the style. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No, but you know what though? I think also what it is like, yo, you got a draft coming up, right? You got this draft coming.
Mm-hmm.
You're showcasing Ilya Dragunov, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who again had a very good match on NXT Stand and Deliver against Tony D'Angelo, right? You're telling people that not only people from Raw or SmackDown are going to be on this draft, but also people from NXT.
Yeah.
Right. So I know a lot of people out there probably don't watch the weekly NXT episodes, right? So who knows? Who knows who will get drafted, right? Like even later on in the night, we saw Roxanne Perez.
Right.
Mike, who knows? Maybe Friday on SmackDown, you'll see Trick Williams. Maybe Carmelo Hayes. Or hell, Maybe Lara Valkyria.
Possibly.
Or maybe Lola Vice. I still think it's kind of too soon.
It's
Or
too
hey,
soon for Lola.
maybe you see Tony D'Angelo, Tony D.
Tony D would be cool, but I want to see Trick Williams.
You want to do the chant?
Oh man, I'll lose my shit.
I believe it. I do believe it. Best theory I saw was the best theory I saw, it was a piece of Roman's Leia. And Leia, and that now makes Cody the tribal chief. And that's why Rock has to face him. And that's why his heart is broken. Yeah, that's very possible. It's very possible, Romeo. His heart is broken. He is now basically, it's up to him now. His little cousin fucked up. Now it's time for big cousin to make things right. That's what this kind of also like feels in a way. But back to this Ilya versus Shinsuke. The match went about 4 minutes and 15 seconds, but Ilya did pick up the win. Again, I didn't mind it because you're showcasing Ilya Dragunov. You're talking about this draft, so I was fine with it for what it was worth. Anything you want to add to this, Mike?
No, I already said what I need to say.
Okay. From there, we got the introduction of the new world heavyweight champion of Damian Priest. So we had the entire Judgment Day come out, right? We had all of them come out. And no, Damian Priest was rocking a dope ass suit, bro. He was rocking a dope ass suit. You know what I mean? You had them all in the ring. And it's just one of those situations, bro, where everything just looked spot on, bro. Everything just looked spot on. I love the name that he gave him and Rhea, like that Damian Priest gave to himself and Rhea because they're both champions. The Terror Twins. That needs to be a shirt, bro. That needs to be merch. That needs to be something, bro. Like copyright or trademark it, whatever. But that's what it needs to be. The Terror
Twins. If they ever bring back mixed match challenge, they can the Terror Twins.
Yeah, bro. They mop the whole competition, right? And they're all in the ring, and again, they're doing a pose, right, with the belts. And who happens to enter the scenery, bro? Who happens to be in the frame? R-Truth, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. And obviously, Damian Priest wasn't having. Oh hell no! Oh look at that! It's the AEW fans all mad at it. They're calling on the hotline, bro. They're on the hotline right now. If you ever watch like 90s sitcom, you'll get the reference of the phone. Hello? Yeah. Priest is at a Yankees game. I did hear about that. I did see the pictures of it, him in the Yankees game. Hopefully they win today. Who are they playing anyway? Who are they playing? Romeo, who are the Yankees playing? I'm not familiar. So Drew's like, oh, I brought the titles back to the Judgment Day. Even though he's not part of the Judgment Day. And all this led to a 6-person tag, right? This led to Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio, bum-ass Marlon, versus Miz Awesome Truth, the Miz and R-Truth, and the man you can't see. The man we can't see. We already kind of knew like who this person's going to be.
Yeah, I thought he was going to come out when he said it.
Like, yeah, you knew it was coming out, but the way they did it, right? Like the match started, and halfway through, Truth's getting a beating, and who happens to show up? R-Truth's childhood hero. And they embrace. They do the 5-knuckle shuffle, right? And they do the attitude adjustment for the win.
Yep, Cena came out basically he came out on fire for the hot tag.
Basically. And if you're R-Truth, bro, hey, you're working with your childhood hero.
A guy he used to watch every Saturday.
Yeah, he did. Every Saturday he watched him. Every Saturday. But again, I thought this was, again, very funny, cool, right? But there are some people who I saw, oh man, you see this? You got Damian Priest doing this comedy, involving this ridiculous comedy bullshit. And I'm like, yo, people gotta chill.
You can't take yourself too serious, bro. That's the thing about you nitwits. You take yourself too serious, man. You watch. Not gonna even go. I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Not gonna go there.
Yeah, I know.
Not gonna go there. But you can't take it too serious, bro. Wrestling is supposed to be fun.
I know.
Some stories is supposed to be serious, but some stories is supposed to be fun.
Yes. From there we got a Bronson Reed promo. Again, he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I hope they do something with him. You gotta give him a push or something. So we'll see where that goes. Sami Zayn cut a promo of thanking the audience that helped him win the Intercontinental Championship, right, at WrestleMania. He then got interrupted by Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, and they basically circled the ring. Gunther wasn't there. Gunther was not there. And out came Chad Gable to make the save, and this led to a tag team match. A Chad Gable and Sami Zayn versus Imperiums of Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. I thought their match was okay. I love the fact that Sammy allowed Chad Gable to get the finish. Like they did the whole double team of Sam did a haluva kick, Chad Gable did the rolling German
I
suplex.
forget what he calls it.
I forget it. I know it was a Doug Williams move. So forgive me for getting it wrong here. The Tower of something. Guys, if you can in the chat, correct me. What's the name of Chad Gable finisher here? Well, matter of fact, I'll look it up myself right now. I'll look it up myself here. But as we're talking,
I'll give my quick thoughts.
Yeah, go on,
I thought the match was good. You could tell that they're trying to get chemistry built up between Sammy and Gable so they can start their feud. The beginning of their feud basically starts next Monday because you don't know how it's going to end. You don't know if it's going to end in a heel turn, a competitive heel turn, or he's going to. You don't know what's going to happen. But I thought the match was decent.
Facts. There you go. Okay. It's called the chaos theory, I think it's called. So we find out later in the night, as again, Sami Zayn, because of all the stuff, right? He is going to he's going to basically give Chad Gable a shot at the Intercontinental title this next week on Raw when they do go to Montreal. So we'll see where this goes, man. I know we said, I don't know, but he looked like he was. I thought for a second we were going to get the heel turn last night. That's what I thought.
Right.
I think they're waiting for Montreal. I think
there's the heel turn right there.
In Montreal, in his hometown, right? They have the match. Would you have him lose the title in Montreal, the Chad Gable?
No. But to get its maximum heel reaction, they're going to cheer him in the beginning, or it's going to be mixed. But to get the maximum heel reaction once he turns, Montreal is the best place because they're all about Sammy. It's Sammy or nothing. He's the hometown boy. He's the hometown hero. Once he turns on him, it's smooth sailing from there.
Also, real quick, yeah, his finisher is the Chaos Theory.
Okay,
that's the name of the finisher. Sammy's scared for needing hometown advantage to face Gable.
Well, he feeds off fans, man. That's what hulks him up a little bit. So yes. Why not get the ultimate Hulk up at home?
Exactly. So we'll see where that goes. I didn't mention this, and I apologize, but we saw backstage. Um, we saw Dominic Mysterio and Rhea. They were talking backstage, and Rhea Ripley tells him to handle his business, right, with Andrade. And by the way, they're gonna have a match next week.
All right.
And what happens? Um, Liv Morgan attacked Rhea Ripley back. She literally threw a chair at her.
She chucked the chair. She didn't throw. She chucked the
Chucked it.
chair at her.
Hit the laugh,
Ha!
basically. And I love the transition, the camera transition right here.
Yeah.
So Dominic comes back into the scene, checks up, and then you see Dominic like tell the camera go that way, and the camera transition
Yeah.
to Indy Hartwell in the ring. And who is she having a match with? NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
And I love how with these main roster call-ups, right? Like to me, is it really a call-up? I just think of them getting the exposure because of the draft coming up, right? But even if that, I love how you're on the main roster and you're still sticking to your character. Like you're still a heel.
Mm-hmm.
Normally on the main roster, you bring them up, oh, you're a baby face or whatever the fuck it may be. It's like whatever you do on Tuesday nights, we know that the people who are here on Monday and Friday, they're not watching the Tuesday show. So you can be a baby face. Here, nah, I love how she was a heel. She had heelish behaviors, and eventually she did get the win. That being Roxanne Perez on Indy Hartwell.
Mm-hmm.
And Candice LeRae didn't look happy. She did not look happy at all. Your thoughts, Big Mike, real quick on this.
Yeah. I really didn't see the match. I was gone at this time.
Yeah.
But I did hear her make her debut, and can't wait to see what she's gonna make of it.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, Steve.
No problem. I'll take over for a bit. I'll take over. So they also played a Sheamus vignette. Now there was talk about Sheamus was going to be with him. What's going to be of him, and they played a vignette. He's making his way back, and honestly, if Cody needs someone to feud with along the way, let it be Sheamus. I'd be so down for that. I'll be so down for a Sheamus versus Cody feud. You know, so we'll see where all that goes eventually as well. We had Chelsea Green in the room with all three general managers, you know, GM of Raw, Adam Pearce, GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, GM of NXT, oh my God, Ava Rain, right? And again, all three GMs are there talking about the draft, and she happens to interrupt because she didn't get a WrestleMania moment, right? She wanted her moment, right? And that she DM'd everyone, sent text messages, all this stuff, right? And that Adam Pearce basically said, okay, listen, you want your moment? You're going to have a match tonight in the ring. And we see Chelsea Green in the ring, and who happens to get a match with her? Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill had a match with Chelsea Green. Now, there were reports that, the match got nicked, right? There were reports, from the site that they want to be credited for everything that someone says, right? Yeah, that site, that the match got nicked, right, due to timing. So, yeah, that's what happened. Well, we got it here. And you blink, you missed.
Basically.
Jade hit the jaded 1, 2, 3. It was over. People were, you see what the hell they're doing with Jade Carr again. It's nitpicking from nitwits.
Yes.
Once again, Mike.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And here's the thing, like the way I look at it, bro, that's what I expect from Jade Cargill. Yeah. I said this about Jade when she was in AEW. Less
the better.
is good. I don't expect Jade Cargill to give me 35-minute Joshi Pro. I don't know what's the obsession. I don't get it from a lot of the fan base that for whatever reason they insist that not only the men, but even the women have to go 35 to 45 minutes in the ring, whether it's the Puroso style or Joshi style or just your regular indie style. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, yo.
It's just like what we said about Bianca Belair back in the day until she got extremely great at wrestling. You know, it's like the less cool.
Better.
And
Look
then
at
guess
her
what?
now. She got
And then
better.
guess what? She's basically running the show on matches. So
Yeah.
eventually it's gonna happen with Bianca.
I mean, with Jade.
Yeah. She's not green. She's just
Being presented the correct way.
she's being presented in a way where it's gonna level up. I think she's where they want her to be right now. They're just slowly progressing her. But with AEW, hate doing this, but guess what? We got to, because that's where she came from. AEW, they would stick her in situations where she had to wrestle 10 to 12-minute matches. No. Setting her up for failure. Because A, she was still learning, and B, they didn't have the proper, I guess, teachings for her. I mean, she trained with Brian, but
Absolutely.
you could still, she trained with him, but you could still see that it was some things that she still needed to work on, and it wasn't improving. She was still garnered as a star, but once their golden goose that they wanted so bad came back from injury, that all went out the window. So guess what?
Exactly. And it goes back to what Paul Heyman would say back in the day, you would showcase the positive and hide the negatives.
Right.
And for Bianca, she has the look. She literally looked like a brought to life superhero. Right? She's beating these women that she's supposed to beat in the time that she is. That's her positive. That's her strong suit. And I agree, she will get better. But I think people need to just calm the F down on wanting
Once
her
she starts, like women like Chelsea Green, they're enhancement talent to the stars. Chelsea Green can go too, but guess what? She's supposed to make the star look great. And you know what she did? She made the star look great. Take her finish, make it look great. She took her finish, made it look great. 2-second match. 2-second match, but guess what? That's what it called for.
Yeah, got the job done.
As she goes up the ladder, when she get the people like a Liv Morgan or
a Rhea Ripley.
That's upper echelon. I'm trying
but you know what it is? Like, that's the expectation, though. People expect her to eventually be up there with the people have this fantasy. Because I remember when she debuted, right?
Yeah.
She had the little interaction with Becky Lynch. She had the interaction with Charlotte Flair on SmackDown. People want to see these matches down the road, especially Charlotte Flair once she's recovered and healed, right? With a Jade Cargill. That's going to be huge. That's going to be blockbuster once it happens.
And we're going to get there.
We will. I think people just got to be patient.
They're just going to take her. They're just going to take her. Well, they're just going to treat her in a way where it's going to slowly build. Like I said, she's going to hit those enhancement talent to the stars to make her look good. Then she's going to get those B-level stars that can have a small title run, but also carry a match to where it looks good. Then she's going to get that upper echelon talent. And once she gets that upper echelon talent, then she's going to have those matches with Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte, Becky, Bayley, Io, Asuka,
Julia soon.
Julia. It's gonna happen slowly. Just be patient.
Exactly. People don't want to be patient no more. Weston writes here, I can see a world where Chelsea Green become the first woman to get over in a yes movement type of way. Her persona doesn't fit that, in my opinion. The whole yes, it doesn't fit her persona. You know what I mean? When you're telling people you're gonna talk to the manager of the establishment, right? When your character is basically a Karen,
And she does it well.
she does it very well. I don't expect someone of her of that persona to need the support system of a community of an establishment to get over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so maybe we'll see. I doubt it though. With all due respect, Weston, people want people want her to wrestle. I guess her, that being Jade, to wrestle like Becky or Bailey or Charlotte. People want her to wrestle like these girls and give her time. Give it time. Let's move on here. We did get the main event, right? We did get the main event. Fatal 4-way to determine the number one contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. That being Damian Priest. We had Jey Uso, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso versus Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre versus Bronson Reed. Before the match, Drew McIntyre, who the former world champion, right, came out. He cut a promo saying he would only that he was only champion for 5 minutes and 46 seconds, and he blamed CM Punk. He even took a jab at the crowd that's how most people last in bed. That was funny. And of course, yes, during the Bronson Reed promo, there was like an Uncle Howdy tee, like the screen went staticky and people hinting at an Uncle Howdy tease. So we'll see how that goes as well. And I hope it works. But we did get the main event. Drew cuts his promo. He blames CM Punk. And he says that Damian Priest is merely a transitional champion that once he gets the title back, it's over. And he also went on to praise Seth Rollins. He went on to praise him, right, for calling him a true warrior, right? Calling him a true warrior. And yeah, basically that. We did get the match. I thought it was a fun main event. To be fair, if you go on a cage match, it's the only match with the most amount of votes. People voted out of 10, this match in particular, 7.59. That was the vote on cage match. But everyone here shined, right? There was that spot where Ricochet did a springboard to the outside onto the announcer's table. I think it was on Bronson Reed. And I love the little detail. Like, he looks at Samantha Irvin and he goes, I'm sorry. And he does the fucking move.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty cool. For what it was, I thought it was pretty cool. And it looked like Drew had his match won. And what do you know? Who happens to get involved? That darn CM Punk. Grabbed him by the foot, cost Drew the match, cost him the match. He gets pinned again, this time by Jey Uso. And Jey Uso is now the number one contender.
Yeah.
Likely. Probably. When is Backlash? Still in May, right?
Yeah, Backlash is in May, and it's going to be in France.
Let me see here. The date of this show is May 4th. I think they could probably do it before Backlash. I see this happening.
What?
I don't know. Like, maybe.
What?
Okay, hear me out. You could probably do the match 2 weeks from now, because that's what they'll normally do. Listen, they would normally do that.
Contendership
okay.
to have a match too. That's not what a main eventer does.
My bad. How often have we seen this before, right? Over the years, where they will do a contenders match, and they'll do the title match 2 weeks after, whatever the fuck it may be. They give them
Yeah, but
time
they
to
would do
build.
that to a lesser than performer. This is main event Jey Uso.
Hey, it's the main event, bro, right? It's the main event. And they'll
This is
put
main.
build,
This is main event Jey
and
Uso,
you
bro.
give them time, and you give them time, and you know what? Also factoring in, it's consecutive sellouts, right? So they're banking on it be another sellout, it'd be a bigger crowd, and then you build that up to Backlash.
So who is Damian Priest gonna face at Backlash? Who's it, with 2 weeks to spare? Who is he gonna face?
Yeah, they're not doing this in Columbus, Ohio.
No, they're gonna do it in Lyon, France.
Yeah, let's have a main event on Raw. LOL. No, Steven. Hey, you never know.
What do you mean you never know? That's
in
the
my
dumbest thing ever in life to have a number one contendership just the main event 2 weeks later before a pay-per-view.
or 3 weeks, you just never know.
That's
Remember,
stupid. That's
it's still
stupid.
we still have a long way to May. Let's see how we get there.
A
What
long
they
way
do,
to May. It's April.
bro. It's April 9th. Pay-per-views May 4th. Yeah, still a
Right.
couple weeks. Let's see what they build, how they get there. But in my defense, Daniel Bryan was the heel kind of early in his WWE run. Yeah, but early on, he was also considered like the guy that didn't belong. Just remember that too. And then next week is the draft. So just do it at Backlash and have him eat. That too. That's very well possible. But yeah, likely be Backlash. And again in Paris, they're gonna be chanting "Yeet," and Damian Priest can get a win after that. Get a win. Can you imagine if they make him transitional champion? The backlash you'll see, no pun intended, on social media.
Honestly.
Oh, here we go.
Honestly, what do you mean? Here we go. After the take that you just had.
Here we go. What happened?
Honestly, what is the marquee matches you want to see Damian Priest have? Huh?
Well, he's a heel, right?
He's a heel. As a solo performer, he's above average. He's good. He's not awful. He's not atrocious.
Let's see here. You can do when Seth is healed, you can run a rematch because Seth never lost the title. Well, Seth never got a rematch, right?
Okay, but how would that look as a match? Are you excited for that?
Two good in-ring performers, right? So you'll get like a good 20-minute match, but let's see here. For Damian Priest, a couple people he can face, right, with that title. I did say while you were gone, I did say that Sheamus could be feuding with Cody.
Right.
That is, of course, if Sheamus goes heel, which I think he might. Right. You have Jey Uso, which is obviously, main event Jey and all that stuff. Maybe Sami Zayn eventually, right? The Miz. Hey, R-Truth been a pain in the butt, right? This whole time. Or maybe this could lead to some dissension amongst the Judgment Day. We see Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. Thank you, Weston.
Okay.
The show heel is coming to Netflix. Oh, that's what's up.
Like they bought the rights and it's gonna continue on Netflix? Because I've never seen it on Stars. I've actually been trying to watch it. And it never works out because I don't have time. But I hear it's pretty good. And of course CM Punk's in it. And AJ Lee's in it. So,
Yeah, let's see here. When is heel? Let me see here.
Yeah, I know the star is Stephen Amell, so I know.
I just want to see if there's anything about this. Yeah.
Because I know it got canceled on Stars. Because Stars is canceling a lot of their shows. But that was like an early canceled show.
Okay. Yes, we got licensed to Netflix on potential third season. What I'm looking forward to, though,
Okay.
in about 24 minutes or so, we're gonna get the trailer to Joker 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to see that trailer. I can't wait. But that was Monday Night Raw overall. Again, I know people were angry, were upset that we only got this amount of wrestling on this show. It's the Raw after Mania. Okay, they have a draft coming up. They had a pay-per-view or PLE in a few weeks. So that's going to be the challenge now. We got through this hurdle, right? WrestleMania is over with. The challenge is going to be, how do you get people to tune in every single week now? And can you be a consecutive sellout post WrestleMania?
Yeah. This is where the real test happens. Are you gonna be consistent without a major? How can I say this? A major
Star,
a groundbreaking storyline and star,
or household name.
You up?
Yes, or household. Wait a minute, we have the Miz. He's a household name already. So
yeah, the Miz is a household name. Roman is the unbelievable. You know, he's
the
great.
Varsity, he's the varsity captain of the team. You know what I mean?
He's super varsity. He's varsity plus.
He's God mode.
Yeah, he's on a super duper different level.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see. I hope it continues. I hope, I mean, Raw after Mania was great. Oh, well, it was a good show, but with great moments. Hopefully, SmackDown after Mania is another one. Cody's gonna be there. We don't know what he's gonna do there. We don't know who's gonna interrupt him there. Yeah, we'll see. We don't know who's gonna debut. We don't know who's gonna be there at all. So we'll see.
That's another thing also. But overall, as a grade, I'm gonna give it a B.
Give it a B plus.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I give it a B plus.
That being said, guys, let us know your thoughts in the chat. Your thoughts on Raw and what did you like and all that fun stuff. Imagine this from Weston. Imagine if we get Dirty Dom versus Damian. Dom went over with help from Mommy.
And he becomes world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
Could be an upward. That would be like the talk of Twitter.
That'd be probably one of the most interesting days on Twitter.
You know what that's gonna be like, bro? It's like when Chris Sabin won the TNA World Title from freaking Bully Ray back in 2013. You probably
I don't know about that, but I will be that Michael Jackson meme from Thriller with my popcorn, looking at the show on Twitter.
I believe it. I very well believe it. I very well believe it.
If that happens, because I don't know how I would feel. It would make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I would feel with Dom being a world heavyweight champion.
Of course. But in case you guys have missed it, we've been active on the channel. We've been very active on the channel these last couple of days. So over the weekend alone, on post WrestleMania night 1, we did a post show for WrestleMania night 1, and then after the next day we went live again. We did a WrestleMania night 2 post show. If you have not checked those out, go give those a watch whenever you get a chance. Yesterday we did Steve's Kitchen, where we talked about everything that happened during WrestleMania weekend outside of WrestleMania, like Paul Heyman going into the Hall of Fame, Mark Briscoe winning the Ring of Honor World Title, and also gave our quick thoughts on NXT Stand and Deliver PLE as well. Who should be Cody Rhodes' first opponent? It's a very good question. Big Mike, who do you got, bro? Who do you think should be Cody's First potential big WrestleMania opponent. First opponent post WrestleMania.
Shit, stumped me. It could be.
Good question.
Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
Nah, bro. Randy, you gotta wait for Randy Orton, bro.
You gotta wait for Randy Orton.
That's SummerSlam, bro. That's SummerSlam. Here's the thing, right? Like, so he's still on Raw, right?
He's still
the draft
on Raw.
coming up. We know he's going to SmackDown because he's going to SmackDown. I would say first potential post WrestleMania opponent. Honestly, I'll do Sheamus.
Sheamus? I mean, we just talked about that, so I guess so, yeah.
I would do Sheamus. Guys, he hasn't worked. You know what? AJ Styles is another one.
AJ Styles
is another one. Or Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa, undisputed Universal WWE Championship.
And also, did you guys notice on the show, bro? They've used the word pro wrestling a lot now.
Pro wrestling is back.
They're trying to remove the term sports entertainment because the old man is gone. So
they still use it, but it's not like the focal point. They just don't.
Sheamus after losing. AJ can't get a shot after losing. Yeah, that's true, but we'll see. Maybe he builds himself back up again, and we'll see where things go.
Dang, was Solo getting a world title shot?
I know, right? It's crazy, huh? It's fucking crazy. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for us. We want to thank you all for watching, as always. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Why I look like I'm just froze there?
Okay, you're good now.
Am I good now? Oh, bet. Say less, bro. We're good now. But in case you guys have missed it, all right, or if they run Jacob Fatu, that's too soon.
That's dicey because we don't even know if he's in the company.
Oh, he signed.
He's signed. Like he signed.
Yeah, he's already signed. Yeah. So
do you think he's gonna make his debut Friday?
Maybe we'll see. I mean, here's the thing. I don't want to jump the gun on that though. I'm honestly, I want to let this play out. Let this shit just play out for what it is. Let's see what happens. But in case you guys don't know, also, yeah, guys, you can follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. Follow us there. In case you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, right? Be notified when we go live every single week here on the channel. You'll be notified when we go live. All right, it does help out the channel. But hit the like. If you want to be a channel member, it's only $2.99 a month. You get access to bonus content. We do the watch along, the throwback. You get to be part of the watch along, which we should be doing the next couple of weeks for the next throwback episode. To keep your eyes peeled for that. And if you have a call in 2K24, you get to be part of the ATP gaming roster. All right. So with all that being said, follow me on X at HeelSteven. You can follow Big Mike on X at DetroitGamer313. Anything else you want to say, Mike, before we put a bow on this?
Yeah. Shout out to both the new champions in this new era. The Road Coaster, Cody Rhodes, and Bondage Undertaker.
Hey, come on.
Damian Priest.
There you go. There you go. Thank you all for watching. You guys are awesome as always. All right. For myself, for Big Mike, this has been the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network. Good night, everyone. Yeah. Hey, you better hope they get $1 million tomorrow. Hey, you better hope they get $1 million tomorrow. Hey, you better hope they get $1 million tomorrow. Hey, you better hope they get $1 million tomorrow. Yay. You better hope they get $1 million tomorrow. If not, they'll be in the mud. Hey, in the mud. Hey, 9 times out of 10, Raw got $1 million. Raw got $1 million. I don't even gotta look. I know they got a million. Hey.